Hi everyone, Jackie Grant here. So I want to talk to you around neurodiversity, ADHD, autism. So some of you may have seen, I have a book. It's called Embracing Empowering Me. So it's all about understanding autism and ADHD. And it has some clinical information as well as having some personal stories in there as well of myself and other people. Now, as you can see, it's a decent sized book. And the fun part about this book is that it is easy to read. It's not full of all the medical jargon, all the big terminology that a lot of people do. It keeps it really simple. And we break into being some words are interchangeable. So if you've watched some of my videos talk about how we can become hyper focused or hyper fixated. And there's a different energy to both of those. But for some people, they like the word hyper fixated, and other people don't like that. So they prefer the word hyper focused. It's all about getting that dopamine release, being able to concentrate and getting things done. And it can be a superpower when you really understand it in an amazing way. Now, as somebody that has these neurodivergent traits, one of the things that I do is I like to fidget, especially if I'm in a situation where it's a little bit new, there's a little bit of stress, maybe there's a little bit of anxiety. I'm doing my best to mask, to keep it all together, but I just struggle. Now, as a person that's running a business as well and working with lawyers, allied health professionals, nurses, doctors, cleaners, gardeners, it doesn't matter. I work with a lot of different businesses, businesses in the disability sector as well. The professional approach is what is important, as well as being a fun person. So one of the things I designed, and I love being creative. So my ADHD is like, we've got to be creative. We've got to do things. Is some what I call, they're called wrap bracelets, right? So I'm just going to hold this up here. See, we have quite a few of them. You can see the different ones. Oh, I'm going to go the wrong way with my video. So we have different types and different colors and different sizes. So I'm just going to talk to you about it. So this is one that has the little symbol. I'm just going to bring that right up to the camera there. You can see the little there. And the beautiful thing about these is it's light. You can see the thinness of it. It's light. It's light from a sensory perspective. Now, we use Swarovski crystals in these, as well as some seed beads. Seed beads are quite soft. These Swarovski crystals have that diamond texture, so their textures and shape, their texture's a little different. So when you bring all this together, there's a bit of glitter. This is a soft gold color with some blue, and some of the blue in a different light will look a little bit green. The beauty of this, and this is why I share all of this, because it's about the sensory processing for somebody who has neurodivergent traits, and whether you have one or two neurodivergent traits or whether you just love jewelry. So you can see that it comes on so easily and it sits. Now this one's slightly longer. So for me, I have bought like a different wire, but it's not going to, like, it will come off a little bit on my hand, but it's got to a point for it to come off. Now I'm going to have to push it. Okay. And that's where it just opens up a little bit and then it closes and it stays. Now, the fun part, and yes, I am leaving the tag on, this is like a pearl type of look. It's not a pearl, but it is a pearl type look. And we've used gold spaces in there that are smooth, and we've got no crystals in this one. So this one is a little bit firmer. You can see that, and it's a little bit thicker. So you can see there, just if I take that right up, you can see how one's a little bit, so the bead's a little bit thicker than the other one. And that's the beauty of these. Now, this one has a little heart on it. We have hearts, we have stars, we have crowns, and we have an array of colors. So this is a dark rainbow seed bead with the thicker seed bead that is smooth. So these are all rounded, and we can do this same design in like purple and pink and green and blue. So this is actually a dark blue rainbow. It's really hard to see it. There you go. You might see the different colors there now. Super cool. And then another seed bead is this green, and it's just a little finer. You can see that similar. And then we go into the actual chakra beads. So there's amethyst, there's a solidite, there's a lapis lazuli, there's an emerald, there's a tiger's eye, there's a citron, and then a red jasper. And it's got it just the once. And then you can see that the beads will actually move a bit as you move this. It comes up, closes off. And some are a little, like, will double up a little bit more at the end. The beauty of this is, and as I look at this and I learn, I go, oh, we could probably have added a few more beads there. Moving it, just sitting and rubbing that, like rolling the beads can be a great way. Moving them back and forth, so having that little bit of leeway on the wire can actually be something that is quite soothing to somebody. But the beauty is that when you've got them on, right, so we've got them here, you could literally be sitting in a meeting with it, so obviously you're not going to have it up, and just rolling those beads between your fingers or the spacer for the different textures. And as you're sitting, listening, talking to somebody, you could have this just at a meeting, you got your hand under the table, in the sense of that it's not really open, that you're fidgeting, but it could be enough to actually help you self-soothe. And there's nothing wrong with self-soothing because it's a self-regulation tool. So these are our beads, our memory bracelets, and we have a single layer one, and then we have a double layer one. So for those that want it all in one, just a bit thicker, they come in the different size beads. The colors are the golds, the silvers. The Swarovski crystals come in the blues, the greens, the what they call a crystal one, which is it's like clear, but it shows a rainbow. And we have them with the chakra beads as a feature as well, with the different colors. Like this one's a very light green. We have a beautiful pink. I'm sharing all this with you. They're available on our website. We are going to update a few things on the website, so it's really clear your choices. We'll go with chakras, we'll go with blues, we'll go with pinks. My ADHD brain always likes to find creative ways of doing this, but the beauty of these are that they're easy to wear. They're light, they're not too thick, they're not too heavy, it holds its shape, and it's fun. And with the different textures in the beads, you're getting something that can actually be something that can be calming in a stressful situation. Obviously, for safety reasons, we do have to say that they are beads, so there is that slight choking hazard. So not for the mouth, not for little kids, but for adults. Even I have had a couple of males that have wanted it. A few men have said, actually, I'm super cool. I want that rainbow one, and they've actually asked me to make a whole rainbow one with just one or two crystals in it, something not too obvious, but just for that different texture, and they've been happy to wear them, memory bracelets as well. So that's our memory bracelet range, and we do have the rings. Sorry, I'll take this ring off. So this ring here, it has the Swarovski crystals. We are making it so it is adaptable at the bottom. So you'll be able to, instead of it being rounded at the bottom, it will actually be able to stretch out a little bit. So almost a one size fits all. And once again, that's really great that the beads will actually move. So you can actually twist the beads. So the rings aren't up on the website yet. We're just finalising those, but they will be up there as well. These are great tools for self-regulation, but also, other than that, they look amazing. We've just sent a whole lot of them off to a few people. We've even got a business discussing with us to have their business colours, because they're not too heavy, they're not going to get in the way of anything, and it's just a nice little gift for people as well. You can check them out on our website, breakfreeconsultancy.com. Visit our store. We probably will rename things to Break Free Merchandise. You can also check out the book Empowering Me up there in our book section. And we also have a book called Neurodiversity in the Workplace, because I work with businesses on creating a neurodivergent workplace. And I'll add just one other book to our little story, which is for those of you working in the disability sector. We've got this book, and we also have a book called Uncharted Waters, which is navigating the NDIS. So if you work in disability sector, especially in Australia, this book is for you. This is a great accompanying book because you can understand neurodiversity a little more. And obviously, we have our memory bracelets. Super excited about them. We love them. And yeah, more colours are on the website. Check it out today. Thanks for watching, guys.